Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles, and I've got a cracker of a game for you today. This is Bloody Angel 95 in the American Tier 7 light tank, the Walker Bulldog, and he's in a Tier 8 match here on the Siegfried line. So, you'll note, because it's taken him 32 seconds to load his weapon at the start of this match, that Bloody Angel 95 is using the 76mm 10-shot autoloader version of the best gun available here on the Walker Bulldog. The single-shot version of this gun has better accuracy, it has a better aiming time, you don't have to spend 32 seconds waiting for it to reload, it also has better gun depression, and it's significantly lighter, it's quite an important factor on a tank that only weighs 25 tons. The single-shot 76mm gun M32 weighs just under 800 kilograms, whereas the 10-shot autoloading T91 gun weighs over 1800, and that kind of weight difference has a significant effect on your speed, manoeuvrability and general all-round agility when you're in a tank that only weighs 25 tons in the first place. So why would anybody want to use the autoloader? It doesn't have as good gun depression, it's less accurate, it's got a longer aiming time. Well, we're going to watch the enemy Walker Bulldog, who's just about to pop up behind that Centurion over there, demonstrate why people favour the autoloader. Because it can unload 1500 damage before it has to reload. 150 damage per shot, 10 shots in the magazine. Just watch that Centurion melting away. 1500 burst damage per reload is a pretty compelling argument in a light tank. Both the 10-shot autoloader and the single-shot M32 gun use APCR ammunition as standard, so they have very, very good shell velocity. Premium ammunition, as you can see here, is high explosive anti-tank, and Bloody Angel has 10 rounds of that loaded, essentially one full reload of his drum magazine. The other downside to the 10-shot autoloader is that because of the weight you can't actually fit it on the stock suspension of the Walker Bulldog, so you're going to have to spend some experience researching the tracks before you can start messing around with the autoloader. Ooh, Bloody Angel's been spotted by something, not entirely sure what. He didn't see anything crossing the field over there, but there's definitely something out there. That T-25-2 over there is just melting away. Something small and rapid firing is shooting at him. We know it's not the Walker Bulldog, because, well, then again it might be, but it could be the T-71. The Walker Bulldog could have doubled. There we go. Yeah, that's actually, with that amount of damage per hit, the Walker Bulldog does 150. And that's consistently lower than 150 damage per shot, so it's probably the enemy T-71. And yeah, it has to be, because there is the enemy Walker Bulldog. And he seems to be more than happy to take shot after shot into the back of the turret, as long as it means he can get a kill on that M6 up there. So, well, he got his wish. So, what is it? It's got to be the T-71. It's sneaked down around the end of the field, as Bloody Angel's team just disintegrate. I mean, they've managed to score some kills, but... oh, yep, there we go, T-71. And they've just lost their... well, they've lost all of their artillery now. The T-25-2 that was trying to cover the field down here has been taken out. Oh, and there's an ARL down here as well. Oh, that was unexpected. First shot misses. Terrible accuracy on this autoloader. Decides he's going to go for the T-71 instead. He has now been spotted. ARL fires and misses. Oh, and he manages to take the tracks off the T-71, but the T-71 uses a repair kit, gets himself in concealment, so he expends the rest of his ammunition against the ARL. ARL fires and misses another shot. Meanwhile, the T-71's been hit and set on fire, so he's just burned his fire extinguisher and his repair kit. And he's taken another hit. 32-second reload, Bloody Angel circles around, there's now only 5 tanks left on his team, and there are 10 enemies. They're outnumbered 2-1. No, they've just lost another tank, there's only 4 of them left. Not looking too good, is it? Well, at least we know that there's a very, very badly wounded T-71 down here. There he is, and he's dead. Now, where did the ARL go? He's been spotted by the T-71, as the shot was in the air and he killed him. So the ARL has to know he's coming. And it makes sense to go after the ARL first, because the ARL is going to be alone and isolated, and there he is, and, well, with 9 shots in the magazine, this is going to be an easy, easy kill. Fantastic view range on the Walker Bulldog, by the way, which makes up for the fact that it's not very sneaky. I mean, when you see the size of this thing next to the ARL, there you go. The ARL stands no chance, none whatsoever, but look at the size of the Walker Bulldog. It's actually pretty damn big for a light tank. And so the fact that it does have very, very good view range is kind of counterbalanced by the fact that it's more difficult to hide than a lot of the other tier 7 or even tier 8 light tanks. Trying to finish off that KVA. Oh, fires blind and kills him. 2 shots left. There are only 2 tanks left in his team now. A T-54 Mod 1. He's not going to be able to kill an ISU-152, but he can at least do some damage to him. First shot, good, hits. Second shot also hits, but the T-54 Mod 1 is toast. An ISU-152? Yeah, he's done. He's got him. He got spotted when he was shooting at the ISU-152, which is kind of surprising because, well, it's the low-ish for a light tank camo rating of the Walker Bulldog. Despite the fact that the ISU-152 is as blind as a bat in a snowstorm, he still managed to get spotted when shooting at him. So now he's the last tank left alive on his team against 6 enemies, and he's being capped, which is going to kind of force his hand here a little. But then he spots the ISU again, and the ISU cannot see him from here. People are firing blindly in his approximate location. He fires 3 shots, 4 shots. There's a potential kill of the ISU here, but then he makes the decision. He's got 6 shots remaining in his magazine. Remember, it takes him 32 seconds to reload. He could hang around here and probably kill that ISU without being detected. But how many more shots is it going to take? Because the ISU is in cover and this gun only has .40 accuracy. So at the moment he's got 6 shots remaining and he might need all of those to be able to reset the cap here. And if he doesn't reset the cap, he's going to lose. So he makes the decision to leave the ISU for the moment and take the 6 shots remaining in his drum magazine and go and see what he can do about resetting this cap. He's managed to make it all the way up here without being detected. What's going to be in the cap circle? It could be the Dicker Max, it could be the Tiger. It's the Dicker Max, and he's a one-shot kill. Obviously detected when he killed the Dicker Max. He keeps moving at full speed and gets the heck out of there. Nobody appears to have a direct line of sight to him. He's not coming under fire. Now, 5 enemy tanks remaining. What's he going to do? Tiger 2 last spotted heading this way, and on full health, which is kind of unfortunate. There's that ISU, who is probably a one-shot kill by now. The Tiger 1, we really don't know an awful lot about the Tiger 1. Artillery, obviously not going to be anywhere near, and an OI. He anticipates that they're going to be chasing him down where he was last seen in the cap circle, and yep, there's the Tiger 2. So he pulls back, still got this bush between himself and the Tiger 2, providing concealment. Well, providing concealment from the Tiger 2. If there's anybody else who is not in a direct line of sight between him and that bush, they could still spot him, but again, he's not detected. Tiger 2, oh, there's the ISU. Okay, he can kill the ISU, so he's going to take it's going to take 2 shots. He has been spotted. The ISU didn't see him, but the Tiger 2 did, so he's got to get out of there. Again, 6 shots left in his magazine. What's he going to do with them? Is he going to go for a reload? Or is he going to see what he can do with these 6 shots? And it looks like he's going to see what he can do with these 6 shots. Remember, 150 damage per shot, 6 shots, that's still a fair amount of damage. It's not enough to take on a full health, or as near as full health Tiger 2, and it looks like he's going for the artillery. And for some bizarre reason, the enemy team are not trying to cap. Now, I'm not saying that they should cap and win the game by capping, but capping is a tactical decision when there are 3 heavy tanks on your team, like a Tiger 1 and an OI, and you're trying to find something as small and quick as a Walker Bulldog. You're never going to chase this guy down, so you need to make him come to you, and the way to do that is to force him to come back and defend the cap, exactly like the Dicker Max did. 3 big old heavy tanks, 1500 average damage, output from this autoloader. He's just not going to have the burst of damage to kill all of them. And so 3 big heavy tanks sitting in the cap circle, covering each other, that's the way to win. But they're not doing that, which is kind of surprising. And by not doing that, they're giving Bloody Angel 95 free rein to run all around the map, trying to find and kill the enemy artillery. Surprisingly, he can't find and kill the enemy artillery. He hasn't spotted him. By a similar token, it's worth pointing out that the enemy artillery hasn't spotted him. Its 6th sense hasn't gone off. And 6th sense doesn't just tell you when you've been spotted, it also tells you when there's an enemy tank nearby that you cannot see. The fact that 6th sense hasn't gone off is telling Bloody Angel 95 that the enemy artillery is not in view range and he's not in line of sight, so he's obviously cleared out, not wanting to sit around waiting for a Walker Bulldog to come and kill him. And somebody has finally decided to sit in the cap circle and force Bloody Angel 95's hand. Now he has to go and defend the cap, or he's going to lose. And it's still 4 against 1. So he cues a reload, and there's the OI. The OI's been in that location for at least the last 5 minutes. Turns out, he's actually stuck, which is kind of unfortunate for him. Bloody Angel 95 is going to have to kill him before he can make a run on the cap circle, and of course this means he is going to be detected. And yes, the OI is in fact stuck, and none of his teammates have bothered to go over there and help him get free. Although then again, maybe they can't, because that is a very, very heavy tank. And he managed... oh, that was close. That was artillery, actually. And that's kind of interesting, because we know that the enemy artillery is not behind Bloody Angel 95. So does that mean the artillery is the one who's capping? Well, we're going to have to find out one way or another. So he approaches the cap as cautiously as possible. And, oh, Tiger 2, coming back from the town, fires and misses. He's managed to break line of sight, still using the maximum possible concealment to get... yep, it's the artillery. And once again, well, we see him making perfect use of concealment, firing through multiple layers of bushes in order to nail that M40, but once again, in exactly the same way that they did when the Dicker Max was capping, none of those enemy tanks are in a position to defend the guy in the cap circle. And now it's 2 on 1, and he's been spotted again. Oh, and he's bounced a shot from the Tiger 2. Oh crap, there's the Tiger. Ah, okay. And he's reloading. Oh dear. Luckily, however, this guy in the Tiger appears to be the worst shot ever. Oh, he finally takes a hit from the Tiger 2. That's the first damage he's taken in this game. The Tiger 1 has missed him twice. He's going to miss him a lot more than that. And now he's reloaded. Tiger 1 misses again. Makes the decision to go for the Tiger 2. 1500 burst damage from this gun if he can damage him with every shot he fires. There's one. Takes another hit from the Tiger 2. Damages his ammo rack. Repairs it. You'll note... this is just humiliating. He does not fire until he gets around the sides and rear of this Tiger 2. Doesn't put any shots into the front of the Tiger 2 and gets himself an ammo rack. Couple of shots remaining. We'll go for a reload. Now what's he going to do? Still a Tiger 1, and he does not have an awful lot of health left. The Tiger 1's long 88mm gun does 240 average damage per shot. If he gets a slightly higher damage roll, he can one-shot Bloody Angel 95, should he go and cap. Well, he's being advised to cap by somebody on his team who's dead and is sticking around to watch the outcome of this match. But the Tiger 1 is right there in the cap circle. Screw it. Pool's medal, Kolobanoff's medal. We already know this Tiger can't shoot. There he is. And once again, in exactly the same way that he dealt with the M40, firing through multiple layers of concealment. He's going to inch forward. He's going to spot him again. Still got 5 shots. He's not going to need 5 shots. Where's the Tiger? There he is. Hasn't been spotted. Knows where he is now. There's 1. There's 2. Tiger just can't see him. There's 3. 1 more for the win. And bingo. Absolutely textbook use of concealment and repositioning there from Bloody Angel 95 in the M41 Walker Bulldog. What a win. Ace Tanker, Pool's medal for 10 kills, Konobanoff's medal for standing alone against 5 or more enemy tanks. It was actually 6 and winning. Defender, obviously. High Caliber, equally obviously. Tanker Sniper, didn't actually expect to see that one. And Top Gun. He did 6,500 damage in that game, got nearly 2,200 base experience. That's before modifiers, although he doesn't play with the premium account, but he still managed to get just short of 7,000 experience out of that match. As far as his accuracy in shooting is concerned, he fired 54 shots. And of those 54 shots, 49 hit. Which is kind of surprising, because remember, he got the Tanker Sniper Award here, and for the Tanker Sniper Award you have to score hits at ranges in excess of 300 meters. And this gun only has 0.4 accuracy, so well done for that. But more impressive, of the 49 hits, 45 penetrated. The standard APCR ammunition on this 76mm gun has 175mm of penetration. Now, he did take one reload of high explosive anti-tank premium ammunition at this game, and that has 210mm of penetration on this 76mm gun, but he didn't fire any of it. He just didn't need to. Anytime you saw him shooting at a target, if he couldn't shoot and penetrate the front of the vehicle, he just held fire and worked his way around the sides and rear, exactly the way you saw him doing it with that Tiger II, as he was giving him the death of 1,000 cuts and circling him at point-blank range. He never once fired a shot through the front armour of the Tiger II. Excellent trigger discipline, held his fire until he could make sure every shot was going to land where it counted. So, Bloody Angel 95, an absolutely textbook team carry for a Pools medal and a Kolobanov's medal in the M41 Walker Bulldog in a Tier 8 battle on the Siegfried line. Thank you very much, Bloody Angel 95, for sending that one in. Pleasure to do a commentary on it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. As always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.